Hi class, this is Dr. Jacob Jensen. For those of you that haven't had me for another class, I just wanted to introduce myself and welcome you to KIN 310 for summer 2020. This is one of my favorite classes to teach. The title of the class is Visualization in Sport, but I've adapted it to be more of a mental training class. And this summer we're going to focus a lot on mindfulness, which is an area of interest and expertise of mine. And we're going to be using this book, Mindful Sport Performance Enhancement. This is a 6-week mindfulness training program for athletes or those engaging in physical activity. And we're actually going to be using this program this fall in the iFit program, which is a program that we have run through the Brown Center for students with autism to participate in weekly physical activity and then mindfulness training. So I'm going to be running the mindfulness 6-week program. We may even expand it to be longer than 6 weeks this fall in the iFit program. So I wanted to try it out this summer with all of you. So in addition to reading about mindfulness, you're also gonna have the chance to practice the mindfulness exercises every week. And I think this is a really important time to do that during this time of COVID-19, where a lot of you are stuck at home. There's a lot of stress and anxiety with everything going on, with all the racism, with all the problems in our country, to actually really have this time to practice mindfulness. So a lot of what I want you to do this summer in the 6 weeks that we have together is not only to read about mindfulness, but then I'll also practice it yourself. So I've structured assignments to give you the opportunity to do that. You're going to have chapter response questions due every Sunday night by midnight, or 11:59 p.m. I think is the official cutoff time. And those are going to ask questions just about the readings to make sure you've done the readings. All of the readings are going to come from this book. We're not reading every chapter in the book, but as you look at the syllabus, we will be reading most chapters from the book. So I really want you to purchase or to rent this book. I know it's about $40. Hopefully you can maybe find it a little bit cheaper. I will post the readings for one more week so that you have time to have your book come if you've ordered it online. I posted the readings for the first week, the first two chapters, which are chapters 2 and 3, and then I'll post the next 2 readings for the following week. After that, though, it's up to you. If you know somebody, you can share the book or buy it, or I don't know if there's rent options, but hopefully you can find it. And the CSUN bookstore does have the book available. But the first assignments, and there's 6 of those, are the chapter response questions. They're going to be due every Sunday night by 11:59 p.m. Then the other type of assignments are what are called activity assignments, and those ask you to practice the mindfulness. And those are going to be due every Tuesday by 11:59 p.m. So the readings are due Sunday, and then that gives you a couple of days to actually practice what you've read. And those will ask you to actually engage in some of the mindfulness and mental training practices before you answer those for Tuesday. So I set it up that way so there'd be a couple days in between the reading and then practicing the actual mindfulness exercises. They aren't the kind of thing that you can do in 5 minutes. So some of them are going to ask you to listen to a 30-minute body scan exercise, which I have you doing this first week. And then we'll be doing some meditation, sitting meditation, walking meditation. We'll do some breathing exercises next week. And they're going to build on each other. And I really want you to practice these mindfulness throughout the week. That's the goal for me of this class, is to not only have you learn about mindfulness and mental training, but also to experience it yourself. Because I truly believe that we all can benefit from it. I've been practicing different mindfulness training and techniques every day during this pandemic, where I've been at home a lot more than normal. And that's one benefit, I think, of this time, is to be more mindful and to practice this. So I hope you really enjoy this class this summer. I love teaching this course. It's one of my favorites, like I said. And we're not going to have any lectures that you have to sign in on Zoom, but I am happy to meet with you via Zoom if you have questions about what you're learning. So feel free to email me. I will do my very best this summer to get back with you within 24 hours. I should have internet access throughout the course, and same with you. If for some reason you're going on a trip or leaving town for a few days and you don't think you're going to have internet access, just let me know. If you need an extension on an assignment, once during the semester or something like that, I'm flexible. I'll work with you, but try to have everything in on time. I will accept late work up until July 10th, I believe. I put on the syllabus, which is, I think class technically ends Tuesday the 7th. I'll double check that, but I'll give you until Friday of that week. So in addition to the assignments, the weekly assignments, which are the chapter response questions, there'll be 6 of those, and then 5 of the activity assignments. You'll also be asked at the end of the semester, instead of a final exam, to put together a mindfulness or mental training program for either yourself, a family member, an athlete, a team. If if you coach or you work with a group, you could do it for them, or you could just do it for yourself. Where I want you to really think about not only stuff that we've done in class, but other things that you could build into a mental training or mindfulness program. I know a lot of you, or some of you, might be on some of the apps like Calm, or there's some others. I'm blanking on them right now. But you could build in some of those into your routine. But I want you to leave the class with something meaningful that you can take with you to actually practice and build on this mindfulness training that we've done this semester. I will be doing some videos throughout the semester, leading you through some of the exercises. Some of them will be video where you see me. Some of them will just be audio. I'm hoping to get everything posted within the next week or so, and then you're welcome to work ahead in the class if that's something that you would like to do. Right now, I will for sure get the next week's up within the next couple of days, so you have the first 2 weeks of assignments that you can be working on, and then I will do my very best to get all of the material posted as soon as possible. I have not used this book before to teach the course, so I'm designing and working out the assignments as we go, which is why it's taking a little bit longer than normal. I've used a different book in the past, but I really wanted to focus on this mindful sport performance enhancement program for this semester. So again, I'm really excited to have you in class. I hope we all have a good summer considering the strange circumstances. Get the most out of this, and please feel free to email me. And if I don't have set Zoom hours every week, but I'm happy to set up again an appointment with you if you want to talk about anything or check in or have questions about the material that we're learning. Thank you so much, and it's great to meet you virtually. Some of you I noticed on the roll I've had in class before, so it's great to have you back. For those of you that have not had me for class, welcome, and it's nice to meet you. This is just to give you a little bit of background about myself. I'm just entering my 6th year, I think, at CSUN now, so time is marching right along. I am a specialist in sports psychology. I got my PhD and my master's degree and my PhD in sports psychology. I'm originally from Salt Lake City, Utah. I've actually spent quite a bit of time there the last few months, enjoying the mountains and spring there. Back in LA now for the summer. I love to play tennis. You can probably see my little mini tennis racket there. I love hiking. Just hiked Fryman Canyon this morning. Love being outdoors, so very happy to be outdoors again. And I love doing mental training with athletes. In addition to teaching, I also do some consulting with athletes on mental training. I'm helping run the mindfulness component of this iFit program this fall. So I also love applying my knowledge and what I do to real life situations and handling pressure and anxiety and building on mental training. So it's great to meet you all, and I look forward to a great 6 weeks. Thank you.